Okay, hello everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the first live broadcast session of Carleton University's International Student Open House. My name is Katie Macnamara, and I am an International Admissions and Recruitment Officer here at Carleton. And during this session, I'm going to spend about 20 minutes giving you highlights of the top 10 reasons to study at Carleton University. And as a former student of the university myself, I was able to take advantage of many of these benefits, so I'm really excited to have the chance to tell you about them. And just a little reminder that throughout this session, my colleague Sarah will be in the discussion feed to share some helpful resources and answer any questions that you may have, so please don't hesitate to type your messages in there because we would really love to hear from you. So with all of that said, let's get started exploring the top 10 reasons to study at Carleton University. Reason number one is that we are located in the beautiful and diverse country of Canada, and I would love to see in the discussion feed if any of you have had the chance to visit Canada previously. One of the main benefits of choosing Canada as a study destination is the high standard of quality for our educational institutions. Canada has one of the most educated populations in the world, and our government places a high priority on investing in public institutions such as Carleton so that we're able to obtain cutting-edge technology and provide a variety of research and experiential learning opportunities to our students, which I'll speak more about a little bit later on. And you may have also heard that Canada is really widely regarded as a safe and welcoming and diverse destination, which is reflected by the fact that we're really proud to be the first country in the world to adopt multiculturalism as an official policy. For reason number two, we are moving on to what is known as Carleton's capital advantage. And this is the fact that we are located in Canada's beautiful capital city of Ottawa. Ottawa is home to Canada's federal government, and in fact, you can actually see our historical Parliament buildings overlooking the Ottawa River on your screen right now. So in addition to the wide variety of government departments and agencies, Ottawa is also home to a large percentage of Canada's major medical, clinical, and life sciences research centers, as well as a sizable technology industry with almost 2,000 different companies. So from a career perspective, Ottawa is definitely a city full of diverse opportunities. But I also want to tell you just a little bit about what life is like here and some of the places that you would have the chance to explore. So if you're like me and you're someone who really enjoys the outdoors, there are some amazing bike paths that you can follow to discover all of the waterways that wind through the city. And we're also in very close proximity to the National Capital Region's Conservation Park, where you can enjoy hiking and camping surrounded by some really beautiful scenery. For those of you who might be looking to learn a little bit more about Canadian culture and history, Ottawa has 7 national museums for you to discover. We have a national art gallery and a variety of really cool annual music and cultural festivals in all of the seasons. And speaking of seasons, a question I get from students very often is what the weather is like in Ottawa. So for me personally, the fact that Ottawa has 4 distinct seasons is one of my favorite things about our city. So in the winter, the Rideau Canal, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, freezes over and it actually becomes the world's largest skating rink. And in the summer, we see really beautiful, warm, sunny weather that's perfect for strolling through Ottawa's vibrant markets and shopping from local vendors. So as you can see, Ottawa really has something for everyone, from those professional opportunities to leisure activities, and it's a really great choice for a student that wants to take advantage of everything the nation's capital has to offer. Reason number 3 to study at Carleton is our reputation for academic excellence. So Carleton is a comprehensive university, and that's defined by Maclean's magazine as an institution which has a significant amount of research activity and a wide range of programs at the undergraduate and graduate level, including professional degrees. And Maclean's is a well-regarded news source for university rankings across Canada, and we're really proud that this year they have listed us as one of the top 5 comprehensive universities in the country. So at Carleton, our academic focus is really on solving real-world problems, and some of our current main research strengths are at cybersecurity and public safety, autonomous vehicle technology, and physics. And we're also very proud to be home to a variety of world-class researchers who continue to achieve acknowledgement and awards for their contribution to research across a broad range of topics. So to give an example, most recently, a team of Carleton researchers received a grant for $250,000 in order to fund equipment needed to support 6 ongoing research projects designed to fight the COVID-19 virus. In terms of programs, Carleton offers 22 undergraduate degree programs, and when you take into account all of the available minors, specializations, and concentrations, there are over 100 possible combinations for you to choose from. So that means you really have the chance to essentially customize your own pathway to achieving academic excellence based on your interests. Reason number 4 to study at Carleton is our strong focus on experiential learning, which is essentially just another way of saying learning by doing. So we believe that the best education combines theory and practice. So for this reason, we really strive to create opportunities for our students outside the classroom so that you can apply what you've learned in real-world settings as well. And one of the best ways to participate in experiential learning at Carleton is through cooperative education, or as you'll hear me refer to it going forward, co-op. And co-op, as you can see on your screen, is a paid work experience, which is part of your degree program, and it's offered as an option for many of our programs, including business, engineering, sciences, and many of the arts as well. So if you choose to partake in co-op, you will be well supported by our team of career specialists, and they'll guide you through the process of securing and succeeding in a placement that is directly related to your degree program. So as part of co-op, you'll have the chance to gain between 12 and 20 months of work experience. And this gives you an opportunity to really identify your strengths in the workplace and develop your career goals. Also allows you to make connections in your chosen industry and just gain valuable experience that you can present to future employers when you begin your job search after you graduate. And if you're not sure whether co-op is the right choice for you, not to worry. We do also offer a wide variety of other experiential learning opportunities, including international exchanges, internships, undergraduate research, community engagement, and more. Reason number 5 to study at Carleton is that we offer one of the most generous scholarship programs in Canada. And I'm really proud to say that last year, Carleton awarded more than 12,000 scholarships and bursaries, totaling over $24 million to undergraduate students. So now you might be asking yourself, what do I need to do in order to get one of these scholarships? And the answer is you just need to apply to Carleton. That's it, because all of our entrance scholarships are entirely automatic. So that means that all applicants who meet our academic and language requirements coming directly from high school will be considered based on the grades that you submit to us at the time of application. So if you're accepted to Carleton and we determine that you are eligible for one of our entrance scholarships, this will just be indicated in your offer of admission letter. And the amount that you receive will depend on your overall grade average. So the amounts range from $4,000 up to $16,000, and this is spread equally across each year of your 4-year degree program. And the scholarships are renewable as well. So as long as you maintain your grades, for example, if you are awarded a $16,000 scholarship, you would receive $4,000 towards your tuition for each year of your 4-year degree program. Also to note, if you're a very high achiever, you may also want to apply to our prestige scholarships, which are awards for a larger amount than the automatic entrance scholarships. These do require an application because they are quite competitive. So just remember, even if you're not selected as a recipient for a prestige scholarship, you will still automatically be considered for an entrance scholarship. So if you study hard, many of you should be able to avail of this opportunity because the number of entrance scholarships that we award is completely unlimited. Reason number 6 to study at Carleton is our guaranteed residence program. So as international students, you might be wondering about where would you live if you choose to come to Ottawa. And Carleton makes that easy by offering a first-year residence guarantee. So this means that a spot in a double traditional room is automatically offered to all students who are coming to us directly from high school, as long as you receive your offer of admission by May 14th. And there are lots of different benefits associated with living on campus. So the first one that I'd like to highlight is the fact that residence is almost like its own community within the larger Carleton community. And this gives you a unique opportunity to really integrate yourself and start making connections from the very first day that you arrive on campus. And our residence team does an amazing job of organizing activities, like really fun things like movies and ice cream nights. And there's also a chance for student-led initiatives as well. So if there's a particular event that you would like to plan, you can do that for yourself and for your peers within residence. Another benefit of living in residence is the additional support that you have access to. So Carleton has an award-winning residence life program, and it is specifically designed to help with your transition to university, to assist you in reaching your academic goals and your personal goals as well. And our extensive support network includes residence counselors, live-in residence staff, and again, that focus on learning outside of the classroom. In terms of meals, if you choose to live on campus, you will have our all-access meal plan. So this is unlimited entry into the residence dining hall, or as the students call it, the CAF. And the CAF sources food locally. They can accommodate any dietary needs, and it offers a kind of all-you-care-to-eat sort of experience. So there's a wide variety of meals, and they're all cooked right in front of you. And last but not least, it almost goes without saying that living in residence makes your first year experience on campus super, super convenient, because you'll be able to walk to all of your classes, student services, and recreational facilities in under 15 minutes. So this just really allows you to ensure that you can make the most of your time at Carleton. Reason number 7 to study at Carleton is one of my personal favorites, and that is the diverse and incredibly supportive community that we have on campus. So by Canadian standards, Carleton is a medium-sized institution with just over 30,000 students, and our international student population makes up 15% of that, and they represent over 150 different countries. So as you can see, we are really, really fortunate to have such a diverse population of students, and this is definitely one of Carleton's greatest strengths. So in order to support our students in making the most of their university experience, both academically and personally, we have developed and continue to improve a wide range of services. So I just want to highlight a few of those for you. And the main service I'd like to highlight will actually be holding their own live session a little bit later on today, and that is our International Student Services Office. So this office is dedicated to supporting students just like you through a variety of initiatives. So this includes immigration advising, mentorship programs, and some really fun social and cultural events too. So make sure that you check out their live broadcast to hear from their team directly and learn a little bit more about what they have to offer you. And in addition to the International Student Services Office, we also offer health and counseling services, academic support and advising, support and services for students with disabilities, community service learning initiatives, leadership development programs, and more. So lots to choose from. And another fantastic way to get involved on campus is to join one of the over 200 clubs and societies that are run by our Students Association. And since there's so many clubs to choose from, there's surely something for everyone, but just in case you don't find what you're looking for, you're also really encouraged to get involved by starting your own. So the broad range of student services we offer is something I really encourage you to take advantage of if you do choose to join the Carleton community, because the positive influence of these is evidenced by the fact that this year Maclean's ranked Carleton among the top 3 universities in Canada for overall student satisfaction, which is really great to hear. So if you'd like to learn more about student life at Carleton, I would encourage you to attend the last live session of today's event, and that's called Residence and Student Life. So it's going to be hosted by a member of the international recruitment team, and he'll be joined by special guests from our athletics department and also from the Carleton Students Association that I mentioned. Reason number 8 to study at Carleton is our wide variety of initiatives to increase student employability. So as you're thinking about what you might like to study at university, you're probably also thinking ahead to what kind of career paths that you want to explore. And Carleton has a career services office, which is specifically dedicated to assisting you in getting set up for success so that you feel really equipped and confident in embarking on your job search once you graduate. So the Careers Office offers a variety of services. Some of these are like a leadership development program, a job postings board, guidance on your resume and cover letter, interview preparation, job shadowing, and more. And they also organize a variety of events to help you make connections, because we know that networking is really important to increase employability. So we have career fairs, workshops, and employer information sessions for you to take advantage of. And we can really see the impact of these initiatives because in 2019, the QS World University Rankings listed Carleton among the top 10 Canadian universities in regard to graduate employability. So these services really do have an impact on our students. And this ranking really highlights the ways in which Carleton is active in promoting your employability. So there's so many opportunities to take part in, like co-op, which we talked about earlier. You can do volunteer work in the community, and there's other on and off campus work experiences as well. Reason number 9 to study at Carleton is the geographical location of our beautiful Riverside campus. And one of the main reasons that I chose to study at Carleton is the fact that we are very much a campus school. So what this means is that all of our buildings and facilities are in really close proximity to one another, as opposed to being scattered throughout different areas of the city. And one of the major advantages of being a campus school relates back to reason number 7 to study at Carleton, which is that diverse and supportive community we were talking about. So with all of our facilities within walking distance, Carleton, it kind of almost feels like a small city within itself. And when you step onto campus, it becomes apparent that it is a really close-knit community. And you can see on your screen, we're also really fortunate to be surrounded by water. So we have the Rideau Canal on one side and the Rideau River on the other. And the photo you see on the screen, it's one of my favorite spots on campus to spend time during my lunch break. And it's a great place for you to enjoy nature with your friends between classes, or even just for a peaceful study session. Now, if you think back to reason number 2 to study at Carleton, which is the capital advantage of being located in Ottawa, you'll remember that the city has a lot to offer international students. So it's good to know we're in really easy reach of the city center. It will only take you about 15 minutes by bus. And you may also recall that we spoke a little bit about the weather in Ottawa, and perhaps you might be a little bit nervous at the thought of enduring your first Canadian winter. So a fun fact I always like to share is, if you're like me and you don't really enjoy the cold weather, you don't have to worry. All of our buildings are connected by about 5 kilometers of heated underground tunnels. So that means you can make your way across campus to every single building without even having to put on a jacket during those colder months. Last but not least, reason number 10 to study at Carleton is our state-of-the-art facilities. So no matter what program you choose, studying at Carleton means you'll be able to take advantage of cutting-edge technology and resources throughout your degree program. So I just want to give you a few examples. Carleton is home to a chemistry super lab. We have a space design lab, which has a flight simulator and a Formula SAE car, a professional public art gallery, a journalism, television, and radio studio, a rooftop observatory with a 14-inch telescope, a climate-controlled greenhouse, and more. So lots to discover. And when it comes to recreational facilities, we have a 50-meter indoor pool, squash courts, saunas, a yoga studio, 2 NHL-sized ice rinks, and a triple gymnasium. But the facilities I've listed here really only just scratches the surface of what Carleton has to offer. So the best way to continue discovering more is by taking a virtual tour on our website. And this will allow you to navigate every corner of campus right from your home computer. So again, very convenient. I would like to thank you all very much for attending this session on the top 10 reasons to study at Carleton. On your screen, you can find some more information about how to stay in touch with us. And as you continue to join today's sessions, please remember to use the discussion feeds to interact with us and ask questions. And you can also jump into the main Q&A chat booth anytime you need support. And thank you again, and we really hope to welcome you as part of the Carleton community next fall.